you queer cats are tone setters. The same reason my main legion of chrome wetters with long cheddar mixed with lines written. No time slipping when we rhyme spitting. Divine mission since the house days. GA Grandma left DJ Tam to outrage. The South stays about that Beretta clapping lines balanced with.
Head on over to Spotify and all other streaming platforms. Check out the NoMercyTV Podcast.
Yo, what's good, y'all? No Mercy. Trap New York shit. NoMercyTV.com. You know what time it is, man. Let's talk about this whole Lil Nas X controversy that is going around, right? Because I see a whole bunch of people talking about this. I see that this is a huge thing right now. Bruh. First of all, why are y'all even listening to that widow in the first place? Son, that nigga is trash. Like, his music sucks. Like, for real, for real. You feel me? Now, prior to the Old Town Road record, right, I had no idea about this kid. You feel me? People say he was making, I guess, TikTok bait music. You know, he's part of the new generation. So he's making music, I guess, that caters to, like, the younger generation. You know, the newer crowd, stuff that can go viral. And, you know, people can make dances and little weird shit like that, right? I'm 33 years old. Like, I'm not from this internet era. Like, this is not how I grew up. So I could care less about all of that type of shit. You feel me? If somebody's talented, though, they talented. Like, that's one thing. But there's certain types of music that I feel like is just not for people from my generation. You know, so it's certain artists that you wouldn't really be invested in or listening to like that because they make music that don't really cater to us. You feel me? Like, I've watched, not as a fan, right? But as somebody who just, you know, I like the Old Town Road joint. That's the only record of his that I like that in the remix. But aside from that, I went to go watch one of his videos, check out the music. No. His stuff is like some weird shit. Like, I was immediately like, okay, I'm just going to listen to Old Town Road. I'm not going to listen to nothing else from this kid. You feel me? It was all colorful and weird and just, you know, not my kind of vibe. You feel me? If you're somebody that likes that shit, then cool. Like, more power to you. But me, no, I'm good on all that. You feel me? So, I see today, well, not today, but I guess yesterday, day before. First of all, he dropped a music video. He drops a music video with all this satanic stuff. He's giving the devil the lap dance and doing all kinds of weird stuff with him and stuff like that. For one, he's weird, right? So weird people make weird stuff like this. So me personally, I don't get mad because I'm already not invested into it. I don't listen to that shit. So if I don't listen anyway, why do I care? He's weirdo. He's a weirdo. He's doing this type of, not to mention he came out the closet as well. So when you got that mixture of coming out the closet and already being weird, like as a person, he's weird. Like, you got to expect that type of stuff from him, you know? And I'm not understanding where all the outrage is coming from when it's somebody that most of y'all probably don't even listen to. But I do get, I seen what Joyner Lucas was saying on Twitter, right? He was saying how the Old Town Road record, it did blow him up with, you know, the masses, and they subscribe to his music. Some people might actually like that bullshit and start to listen more. And then when they're being subscribed to his YouTube or whatever, he drops this shit. And now it's like they're exposed to seeing like some other kind of weird, satanic, weird shit. You feel me? And it's something that, in terms of, you know, people being concerned for their kids, I can actually understand that, because now you may not be interested as an adult, but when it comes to stuff like that that's reaching your kids, you're like, hey, like, why, you know, if the kids are invested in you, why put out something like this that's going to send like the wrong message? You understand? Like, so it's one of those things where it's like, I understand the outrage if you're speaking in terms of like your own kids and, you know, stuff like that, the youngins that have to see, you know, stuff like that on the computer. But if you're just somebody who's just quote unquote outraged because of some weird shit and it's, you know, oh, he shouldn't be doing, like, who cares? Who cares? Like, when you don't invest your time into that kind of shit, you tend to not really care about it. You feel me? Like, how many of y'all in these comments are actually listening to Lil Nas X and actually are a fan? You understand? Like, and I'm gonna assume that if you are a fan, that this won't bother you. Because, again, he's a weirdo. Like, he makes... It's other music videos that I've seen like little clips of where it's like, you can tell creatively he goes into a weird space. He does stuff that's real colorful and real artistic. You understand? And I feel like it was only a matter of time before he did some bullshit like this. You understand? So, you know, it to me is just not a shocker. I don't expect anything less. Like, I expect weird shit from weird people. So when I seen this, I'm just like, okay, if that's what you want to do, then shit, I guess that's what it is. You understand? So, you know, just seeing everybody's outrage on social media and stuff like that is just like, who cares? Who cares? I'm not listening to that shit. He don't even hit my radar. He don't hit my radar. He don't hit none of my algorithms. No, none of that. So I have no reason to be invested into his music, his videos, none of that. But some people did say that his music was played as an ad on like their YouTube videos and shit like that. Once that starts happening, yeah, that's a problem, because now, even if you want to avoid the shit, you kind of can't, because it's kind of being force-fed to you. You feel me? So, and that is what people mean when they talk, I guess, you know, the old Illuminati and brainwashing and stuff like that. I don't believe in that shit. I just believe that when there's certain content or certain people that they want to make stars, they're going to force feed them to you. And using outlets like YouTube, where they can purchase ad space to push a music video right in front of your face for you to watch, they're going to do it. You understand? And literally anybody can do it, because, like, let me say this, right? There was a time we dropped the Excel versus Daylight battle, right? Trap New York shit. Y'all know what time it is. We dropped that battle. I go to watch a Queen of the Ring battle, and Excel versus Daylight is played as an ad at the beginning of the battle. Now, this wasn't nothing that I promoted. I didn't pay for no ad space. Peso didn't. Like, we didn't do it. I just went and clicked on the Queen of the Ring battle, and our video started playing over it as an ad. And I'm like, huh? So clearly, when something is hugely popular, there are other forces at play that are going to help push it even more. So, you know, it's just one of those things where you kind of got to understand, like, it is what it is. You feel me? Like, you just got to, stuff like that, you just got to navigate away from. Like, again, if he was to ever come up, whether it's a streaming playlist, whether it's a YouTube ad, I'm skipping, fast forward, and all that other shit. I'm not listening to no Lil Nas X. I'm not listening to a guy that stole his name from all of my favorite rappers. Well, the Lil can be taken from a whole bunch of niggas, but I'm going to assume that came from Lil Wayne, right? Nas and X. I'm going to assume that came from DMX. You feel me? I'm sorry. It just is a culmination of the niggas that I love and niggas that I grew up on. So the fact that hip-hop is a sport where niggas do not approve of biting, and you took your entire 3 names from 3 separate people, I don't want to hear you. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, I rock with the Old Town Road joint. That joint to me is fire, always will be fire. Even the story around it is interesting, how they try to blackball it from the country, you know, from the Billboard and stuff like that because it was, trap / country, and they really just didn't want to see a black man doing better than Garth Brooks and all them other Jenny McCarthy and all them other people. It's a moment in time, in my personal opinion, in terms of music, social media, black, etc., etc. But that's the only thing I rock with. Aside from that, I'm not listening to nothing that dude got. You feel me? So y'all need to chill, man. Y'all need to chill. You feel me? It's unnecessary outrage. It's like, if you don't listen to him anyway, then why do you care? You feel what I'm saying? So that's just my thoughts on it. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all listen to this guy? What's y'all thoughts? Are y'all outraged by this whole satanic, demonistic thing? This video is probably going to, unfortunately, add to his algorithm and help probably blow the song up even more. So I'm just putting my thoughts out there, though. You feel what I'm saying? But it's still crazy how, something like this is even, like, you give people an inch, they take a foot. But, that's, y'all are not going to understand what that's referring to. But that'll be a whole nother topic for a whole nother time. You understand? But, yeah, man, I think, this is just, I don't know, man. I'm just one of them people that when I don't listen to somebody, I don't care what they do, whether it's like good or bad. Like, it just is what it is for me. You feel what I'm saying? So that's my personal opinion. Let me know what y'all think. And I'll holler at y'all soon, man. No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. I'm out of here.